Hello friends, welcome to my channel Clinical Biochemistry by Dr. P.K. Prabhakar. Today I am going to talk about some of the MCQ questions which is based on the coronavirus variants. In the coming days or in recent days we are talking too much about the different variants like Delta variants, Delta plus variants, Lambda variants. So we are going to see a few questions where we will explain in the elaborative manner for all the MCQs. So the first questions, if you'll see in this thing is the emergence of SARS-CoV-2 may have resulted from the recombination events between. And for these questions, we are having these are the four options like a bat SARS like coronavirus and an eagle coronavirus, a bat coronavirus and the feline coronavirus, a bat coronavirus and the pangolin coronavirus, a bat and a dog coronavirus. So here the correct answer among all these four is the currently which we are going to which is emerged in the December 2019, that SARS-CoV-2 which is now affected the human mostly maximum, that is coming from the recombination between the bat and the pangolin coronavirus, that is the cross species transmission. And if you see the how it is going to be transmitted from where it's originated, so this is the whole picture of coronavirus, from where coronavirus has been started and from where it came. So it has started from the bat, and from there this is the confirmed transmission, which you are seeing the solid line, that is the confirmed transmission. So from bat to the different bat, that is called intra-species transmission. Then from bat to the different other organisms like camel, dog, pig, cat, feline and other things, and from there it came to the human. And where you are seeing the dotted line, that is the probable, it may be that type of transmission, but it is not the confirmed transmission. So current in the human, whatever we are going to affect, that is from the B lineages of the beta coronavirus. We have different coronavirus, alpha, beta, gamma, delta, and so it is beta coronavirus and the B lineage of the beta coronavirus, which is coming from the bat plus the pangolin combinations. So this is, you should remember it, and only alpha and beta is going to affect the human. The second questions in this series is which variant of coronavirus is not a variant of concern. And here we are having four different variants: alpha lineage B.1.1.7, delta lineage B.1.617.2, beta lineage B.1.351 and eta lineage B.1.525. So before going to see the answer, we should understand what is variants of concern. The WHO has classified each emerging variants as either variants of concern, that is normal, in short form we are calling VOC, or variants of interest, VOI. So the four variants alpha, beta, gamma, delta. Alpha means B.1.1.7, beta 1.351, gamma that is P.1, and delta B.167.617.2. variants circulating in the United States are classified as variants of concern, VOC. So in these questions we are asking the which one is not the variants of concern. So alpha, beta, delta and gamma are variants of concern. So eta is not the variants of concern. These variants seems to have spread more easily and quicker than the other variants, which may lead to more cases of COVID-19. An increase in the number of cases will put more strain on healthcare resources, lead to more hospitalization and potentially more lethal, more death causing. So that's why this is the most common thing. We are going to more focus on the variants of concern. Then we are also having variants of interest. We are going to have a few questions on variants of interest also. So first, what is variants of concern is, according to the WHO, a variance of concern translated to the rise of transmissibility and increase in fatality, so which will have more higher transmission rate as well as the more fatality rate, and a significant decrease in effectiveness of vaccine, are called as vaccine of concern. Okay. So that is the vaccine variants of concern, which is having more transmission rate, more fatality, and normally ineffectiveness of the vaccine. Then we are having vaccine of variants of interest. So according to WHO, a variants of interest is a SARS-CoV-2 variants with genetic capability that affects the characteristic of the virus, such as the disease severity, immune escape, transmission rate, or diagnostic escapes. So that is variants of interest. But here we are not talking about the transmission rate mainly, means there we are having transmission rate, immune escape, but more focus on the escape mechanisms. So later on we will see that one also. Okay, the third questions for this one is, which variants of concern coronavirus is not a variants of interest? Now if you will see here, I have written eta, that is lineage B.1.525, epsilon lineage B.1.429 or B1.427 or cal 0.20c or kappa lineage B.1.617 and iota. So if you will see here, I am asking, most of them are variants of interest, only one will not be the variants of interest. So which one you have to see it? You have to, so here epsilon. Why epsilon? WHO has listed some of the variants earlier as a variants of interest. So earlier variants of interest were epsilon. It was variants of interest, zeta lineage P.2, theta P.3, eta and kappa and lambda. These were earlier variants of interest, but current variants of interest are four variants of interest. Variants of coronavirus are in the VOI, that is eta, iota, kappa and lambda. So here epsilon is not in the currently in the list of variants of interest. So that's why it is earlier list of variants of interest, not at present. The fourth question we are having is, the lambda variants was first identified in which country? India, South Africa, Peru and China. So the correct answer is lambda variants was first identified in Peru, which is also known as C.37, was first detected in Peru in August 2020 and was designated by the WHO as a variants of interest VOI on 14th June 2021. It spread, lambda virus has been spread more than 30 countries around the world, and as of July 2021 it is unknown whether it is more infectious or resistant to the vaccine than any other strains. On this lambda variants I have already made a detailed video and list you can find out in the I button on the corner. The fifth question we are having, that is, which variants of SARS-CoV-2 was responsible for the lethal second wave of COVID-19 in India? Alpha, beta, gamma or delta? So the second wave which came in India, which causes the maximum death, that is coming because of the delta variants. So delta variant is the responsible for this this second wave. Sixth question we are having, that is, kappa is the first kappa variant, that is B.1.617.1 is first detected in which country? India, Philippines, Brazil or USA? The correct answer is India. Kappa variant, which is called as lineage B.1.617.1, is one of the three sublineage of beta B.1.617. That's why it is called as B.1671, because it is having three different lineages. It was first detected in India in December 2020. On 1st April 2021 it was designated as variants under investigations with this certificate number by Public Health England. It was the notable mutations L452R, E484Q and P681R. What are these mutations? The middle three digit number or the middle digits that belongs to, that is telling you the specific amino acid position, and the first alphabet is called you the earlier in the original strain. This was the amino acid, like L, lysine was there, and which has been converted to R, means arginine. So lysine, which was earlier at 452 positions, and it is converted to R, arginine. Similarly at 484th positions and 681th position there will be mutations in the kappa variants, which was first detected in India. The next question we are having that how many unique amino acid changes is there in the gamma, that is lineage P.1 variants of coronavirus? 15, 12, 21, 17. The correct answer is 17. This variant of SARS-CoV-2 has been named lineage P.1 or gamma variant and has 17 unique amino acid changes, 10 of which is in a spike protein, which includes 3 concerning mutations, that is N501Y, E484K and K417T. So it is having the 17 mutations. The next question we are having that is which of the mutation disfavor complex formation between RBD, that is receptor binding domain, and human ACE2 receptor. So we have to find out the mutations which normally does not favor this association. So we are having 3 mutations, N501Y, E484K and K417T, or all of these. So here the answer which disfavor this association between RBD and HACE2 is K417T. Now the explanation for this one is the N501Y and E484K means this one and this mutations favors the formation of association between RBD and ACE2 complex. Means when this mutation occurs or this mutation occurs, they enhance the binding affinity between RBD and ACE2 receptor, whereas this K417T mutations disfavor the complex formation. So when it disfavors, there will be less affinity between this one and this one, and that reduces the binding affinity. So here which mutation disfavors? K417T disfavors the RBD and HACE2 receptor binding. The next question we are having, which of the following strain contains 484K mutation in their spike protein S, that is alpha, beta, gamma, or all of these? So correct answer is all of these. 484 is a common mutations which has been reported to be the escape mutation from at least one of the monoclonal antibody against coronavirus, indicating there may be a possible change in the antigenicity. So this mutation is responsible for the escape mutations because monoclonal antibody formations and that monoclonal antibody does not work on the this where these mutations will be there. The alpha, gamma, zeta and zeta lineages and the beta lineages have these mutations. So not only alpha, beta, gamma, zeta also have this 484 E484K mutations is there, and which normally escape mutations. So this is the common mutations, you can see it in case of these are the different variants of virus, and this is the common mutations they are having. Now the last question we are having, the emergence of SARS-CoV-2 may have resulted from sorry, the question is wrong. I'll tell you the questions. In this case, K1 mutation, the mutation also present in the beta and gamma. Okay, the question is which mutations? The question is which mutation convert delta to delta plus? Which mutations convert delta into delta plus variants? So here we are having 4 options, and it is, don't be confused between this one and this one. And this mutation is called as escape mutations, and this converts delta into delta plus. So in June 2021, reports began to appear of variants of delta with a K417N mutations. So that reports came in June 2021. The mutation also present in the beta and gamma variants. Raises concern about the possibility of reduced effectiveness of vaccine and antibody treatment and increased risk of reinfections. The variants called delta along with K417N by Public Health England, which was later named as delta plus variants. So this name has been changed to delta plus variants later on, but initially it was called as delta with the K417N mutations, and that came into picture in June 2021. So this is all about for today. If you want to know more about the variants of concern, variant of interest, I have separate video on that one, but here we can see tell you later on something. The B1.1.7 which is called as alpha variants, which was first detected in September 2020. The first it was detected in UK. Second one is B1.351, that is called as beta variants, which was first detected in South Africa in August 2020. Gamma, which is called as P.1, that was first detected in December 2020 in the Brazil, and the delta, which was called as B1.617, that was first detected in October 2020 in the India. This was originally variants of concern, and then there are some variants of interest, which was, this is the original list, not that recent one. Originally these were the variants of interest, that is epsilon, which was first detected in USA in March 2020, and it was declared as variants of interest in March 2021. Zeta, which was first detected in Brazil in the April 2020 and came into the vaccine of variants of interest category in 17th March. Similarly, Eta, which was first detected in different other countries in December 2020, came into the VOI 17th March. Theta, first detected in Philippines in January 2020, came into VOI on 24th March. Kappa, which was first detected in India and in October 2020, came in VOI on 4th April. And Lambda, which was first detected in C.31737 in the Peru in August 2020, it came into the VOI on 14th June 2020. So this was earlier list of variants of interest, but recently we have only 4 variants of interest, and that already I have told you. So this is all about for today. These are the 4 I have already told you. Eta, Iota, Kappa and Lambda are the currently in the list of variants of interest. So thank you very much. Hope you like the video. If you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe it. So thank you very much. Have a nice day.